Capricorn, you're about to receive something tangible. Whether this is like a new property, a new house, a new car, you're changing something in your career, or you've been manifesting some type of resource. Something's about to come towards you, and it's going to make you feel very much satisfied, like you have literally everything that you need. But just also know that a true friend would not ruin they wouldn't take some type of moment from you. They wouldn't want you to be sad in some type of moment, that they feel like you have some type of happiness or success. Especially if your middle initial is M or theirs is, okay? They're gonna be like, oh, I forgot, or I wasn't thinking about it. They're lying. Just shift your focus. It's like somebody knows that you're celebrating something, like they absolutely know, but they want to come and tell you something that they feel like is going to put you in your head. And I forgot you were celebrating. Yeah, call me back and we'll talk about it. Don't call them back. You may be creating an outline. You may be creating some type of, I don't know, I was going to say bank. I don't know, you're creating a bank account. You could be creating something that's going to be related to your business, but there's something that you're like, well, I'm going to use this template, or I'm going to use this one thing, and I'm going to make sure I get multiple streams of income. I'm going to use this one thing, and I'm going to make sure that it brings me more than one thing back. Or you could be like, let's say you do something digital, like you sell some type of digital platform, or you sell some type of digital thing online. It's like, okay, well, you only need one template, but you can sell this to multiple people somehow, some way. Somebody knows that they were supposed to give you some type of money or give you something back. They're gonna act like, I forgot I was supposed to do this, that, and the third. Don't worry about it, because they're about to make a bad choice, or they're going to be in a situation where they feel like they don't really have a choice. Unfortunately, this may include some type of domestic violence. Now, if somebody tried to have you in a situation where you felt hurt, especially if your middle initial is M, they were willing to do something, they're going to get something returned back to them, because something was a bad choice. And this may happen during Libra season, or it may include a Libra. But we got next 5 to 7 days or a week, so it definitely could be happening season, because that's almost 2 months. And at this point in time, it seems like your stability is returning, so make sure you're shifting your focus. You're making some type of decisions on your own about you evolving. There's going to be somebody that's come towards you, and they're going to show you some type of respectable effort when it comes to being in a relationship. And this is going to happen if you decide to go be social and get out the house, okay? So have fun. There could be somebody that's coming towards you. Again, if you feel like this person's a little shady, just be still, be quiet. You don't really have to respond to it. They're going to get their own karma. Again, the stability is out here in multiple ways. This could be in your emotions, because this is blue, and something that's practical, because it's green. Your finances, all right? So no need to lie to them or yourself. If somebody wants to be like, oh, I need help, can you help me? And it's like, yeah, I can't help you. I need to focus on myself, even if you got it. All right? There is somebody that's going to want to trick on you, but be careful, because this person may have some type of condition, or they need to work on their self-esteem. I also got ER out here, so somebody is definitely could be going into a DV situation. Who is this for Capricorn? Things that's hitting the floor for sure. All right, this could be someone that's married. This could be someone that has a stable foundation, a business, or someone who has some type of community. This could be a Capricorn, Sagittarius, a Virgo, or a Leo. Heavy on the Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. A fire sign is definitely involved. All right, Capricorn, let's go through your details. All right, so did they really forget? No, they're just acting bored. They're acting like they don't see it. They're heartbroken over a conversation. They're acting like, okay, well, I have some type of burden, and I don't feel like you're paying attention to me, and you have some type of shiny penny, some type of opportunity that supports you, and what about me? Okay, they didn't forget. Shift your focus. What should you be focusing on currently? Yourself. Anything that you're trying to get some type of goal, any type of ambition, anything that you're trying to develop, anything that you feel like is going to help you with your foundation, help you plant kind of the yellow brick road, essentially. Okay, you may have some type of fear that, oh, I'm not sure how, or if something's going to go the way that I want to, but it will. You will be more than satisfied if you get through it and you allow yourself to grow. Okay, maybe it's somebody that's pregnant that heart broke you. It's like, ew, maybe you're finding out somebody's pregnant, or somebody dealt with someone that you know, and somebody close to you knew, and you're like, oh, well, why didn't you tell me? And they're like, oh, I forgot, and you're like, no, there ain't no need to lie to me, or there ain't no need to whatever. But maybe you want to call them out on it, but maybe you're going to decide to shift your focus. Okay, somebody's going to show some type of respectable effort. Who is this? This is going to be a Virgo. Heavy on a Virgo. This is a Libra, an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Capricorn, a Sagittarius. Heavy on a Capricorn as well. Okay, So somebody secretly wants to communicate with you. You're going to have some type of clear boundary when it comes to this new start and how you want to, you know, embrace this new relationship and or partnership. But they are going to show some type of respectable effort. You may be a little imbalanced and or just focus on something else. Maybe you're focused on your finances, or you're obsessed with something at one point in time, and at the point that you release this, and then you figure out, okay, well, now that I'm not confused about this, I've moved on, let me focus on this new love. Let me focus on, you know, this opportunity. Let me focus on what this brings, because you definitely could end up having a child with this person, or your child, if you have one, is going to take to this person very well, to where it's like, damn, is this your child or is this mine? All right, so if you're worried about like dating because of your child, you shouldn't. So go be social, get out the house. Somebody's willing to do anything. Is this positive or negative? All right, heavy on a negative. So somebody was trying to manipulate the situation, okay? They was trying to get you, and I think we have, maybe they was trying to let them trick on you somehow, some way, or whatever the case may be, and it did not go well. They were scheming. They were being deceitful. They also could have got themselves in some type of criminal activity, for sure. They also could have been lying to other people. And this could have been somebody that was like, oh, I'll do anything to sleep with you. Oh, I'll do anything to kind of whatever the case may be. Somebody was lying about themselves and or their direction, and they're disappointed because now you're about to get an offer from somebody else. Should you let somebody trick on you currently? You can. They got the finances to do it. They are a solid provider. They are coming towards you. This could be a Cancer, a Virgo, or a Leo. What's with the Virgo? What's with the Leo? What's with the Cancer? All right. Okay, so this actually came out backwards, right? I asked what's with the Virgo. The Virgo wants a relationship with you, right? And it seems like, oh, well, this could be a match. But if you take a deeper look, the Virgo is actually manipulative. They come out in an energy that's like, oh yeah, they're trying to deception you. They're trying to trick you into something. They're going to rush you into something. Absolutely not. But the Cancer is actually the match, because I asked, you may think that the Cancer is a manipulator. And it's like, oh, I don't want to be with this Cancer. It's actually the Cancer you're going to be with. Okay, when it comes to the Leo, they have some type of instability when it comes to their home. They may still be going through a divorce, or there's some type of transition that they need to go through. It's not the Leo. All right. Only take it if it's your story, but let them trick on you. Something was a bad choice. Who made this bad choice for Capricorn? Ooh. All right, this could be a Scorpio, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, heavy on the Aries, and or it could be you, Capricorn, or maybe you meet another one. Okay, somebody's going to try to achieve peace, or maybe they thought that they were doing so by creating some type of breakthrough and stabilizing something and working with somebody. But now it seems like they're supporting them, and now they lose money, or somehow, some way it affects them. So don't support somebody if you feel like, oh, well, what if? Absolutely not. Who shouldn't you support? Who's a bad choice? This could be a Pisces, an Aries. Oh, shit. God damn. Maybe people are going to come back and try to support you? I don't know. What's given? What the fuck? Where's all these people coming from? It's like you win the lottery, or you win something and everybody needs some type of help. I don't know. This could be a Pisces, an Aries, a Virgo, a Scorpio, a Leo, a Cancer, heavy on a Pisces, a Taurus, a Cancer, Taurus, a Cancer. I didn't mean to say Cancer. A Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, heavy on the Taurus, an Aquarius. All right. You may need to tell no to a couple of people. And if this allows you to work on your self-esteem, this is what it is. Who needs to work on their self-esteem for Capricorn? This is a Virgo or a Leo, and this is probably why they're a bad choice, even if they're willing to do anything. But it seems like they're willing to do anything but show you some type of respectable effort. This is somebody that wants to be in a relationship with you. They need to work on their self-esteem. This also could be a Cancer and or a Gemini feminine. If they are connected, let's say this Virgo or this Leo has gotten with this Cancer or Gemini person, it seems like something is not working. Especially with the Gemini. They want to talk to you about it, see if you can heal something or have a relationship with them. You do not need to do this either. Okay, you've already survived some type of relationship and or emotions from this. And they are feeling like, okay, well, how do I get back to be productive? How do I get back? They're not sure on how to do something. Okay, if this is who else is this? If this is a Cancer that wants your forgiveness, they're in their head by it. They're not sleeping at all. They're going to send you a message for sure, but whatever they have to offer is going to be small. It's like, oh, I'm going to send you a cash app with a note just to see if you respond. I'm going to send you something and don't respond because this is going to lead to a bad choice for you. Okay? The Cancer could even be a woman, more specifically. Or they may try to pay you for something. I don't know if you offer a service. You need to cancel it, return it, refund them. Look, we got refund them, let it go. Okay? What's with the Virgo? Okay, so this is a one-sided relationship. Whether you know this now or not, remember the energy that comes out when you actually realize who they are is very much manipulative, okay? This person may have some type of finances or come off as stable, but they use so as a power dynamic type of relationship. It's a bad choice. Let it go. What about the Leo? Now, the Leo could be stable as well, but it seems like they got unrealistic goals when it comes to y'all having a foundation, y'all having a business, and or they just may not parent the way you parent, right? Because this could be somebody's child. They have a child and they child may, you know, have a different type of lifestyle, something that's unloyal, they're rebellious, and they may hit their kid. I don't know. There just may be something you like, yeah, absolutely not. Okay? So ignore those people. Be still, be quiet when it comes to it. What's going on for you in the next 5 to 7 days or weeks for Capricorn? Okay, you're gonna get some type of support. You're going to feel like you have some type of financial stability. Again, somebody may be coming to you because it's like giving and receiving. It's a balance thing. It's like, especially during Libra season, and maybe you get some type of money and people just want to heal something to feel like, okay, well, can you give to me? Can you tell me? Can you? It's like, example, I'll put myself out there as an example, right? So let's say I have family members, like close family members that did not support me starting my channel, that did not support me doing tarot at all. And this is like all of a sudden, and now everybody wants a reading. Now everybody wants me to tell them certain things. Is absolutely no. Okay? And this may confuse you on something, and you're like, oh, well, I thought you were confused about my passion. I thought you were confused about what I was doing. I thought you didn't know how you felt about it. And now they're like, okay, well, now we see something now. Absolutely not. Continue moving on. Okay? All right. So, again, we have stability out here twice. What's going to be stable for you, Capricorn? Anybody that tried to deceive you, anybody that was trying to manipulate you into a relationship, anybody that you feel like, okay, well, they gave you the illusion that they wasn't in a relationship, they wanted to offer you something, all of this stabilizes for you. Okay? They want to be like, okay, well, I don't want to be a manipulator no more. I don't want to be a hoe anymore. I'm sorry that you had to walk away from me, or whatever the case may be. They're heartbroken. So everybody that tried to hurt you, they're going through their own karma. There also could be a stability. There also could be stability returning when it comes to your relationships, for sure. And this is going to be with somebody that's going to be honest. They're going to be clear. They're going to have high standards. They're going to see you as someone who's moral, and it's going to be a new start for you. Yep. I do. All right. So stability returns when it comes to your finances as well, a property, or just, again, something tangible that we talked about. And maybe initially you were disappointed and you felt like, okay, well, I'm going to end up having to walk away from something. I'm just going to have to let this go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to renew my lease. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get something, or I'm going to apply for something, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. You just start to disconnect from it, just kind of see what happens. And then all of a sudden, boom. And he's like, great. Oh, now I can celebrate. Oh, great. What does this mean for me? So does this mean that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be? And it's like, yes, this is how you get your stability. This is how you have your new start, or this is why you had to take it. Okay? I like it. Your stability is here. All right. What's going on Libra season for Capricorn? All right, there's some type of success. There's some type of like, oh, let's go out, let's have fun, let's just enjoy the moment, let's just live to the best of our days, and whatever the case may be. But at the same time, something could kind of throw you off because somebody else could be going through a situation secretly, especially if this is a Virgo or a Leo. They are definitely around you. It also could be a Taurus. This is somebody that you already walked away from, and maybe secretly you know that they were going to go through some type of issue, or they were going to go through some type of isolation or struggle, and it's like, but you couldn't be around because it was throwing you off. It was making you feel like, you know, you were obsessed with some type of status, or you had to carry the burden, or you would be even resentful for hurting them, because then it's like, okay, well, I helped this person to do a certain thing, but the only thing people care about is like, oh, well, this person does a great thing. It's like, but no, I pretty much did that for them, and so it's like, you know what, it was throwing you off, it was too much of a burden, you had to let it go. And this was a new perspective, or this brought in some type of like new perspective for you. I like it. And it seems like now you're going into some type of resource. Okay, you may be in your head about your child, or you may be in your head about something coming in, or if you got to pay something or a bill or something like that. If it's about your child, it seems like they have some type of protecting, or they can pull up their guard or be defensive or whatever the case may be. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay, hold back on like what you fear when they're not around you. Okay, you need to make some type of decision on your own. Related to what, Capricorn? So this could be related to an Aries, a Taurus, or just your routine. Okay, how do you want something to be practical? How do you want to encourage something? How do you want something to grow for yourself? And once you figure this out, it's going to bring in your happiness. Make this decision for yourself. Don't allow somebody to trick you out of something, right? Example, I was going to say especially. Somebody also could be giving you a sale or doing something especially for you. It's like, oh, well, we don't normally do this, but sure, we'll cut the corners and we'll do something. It's because you're supposed to be there, or you're supposed to be able to find a way to make something work. Okay, so one template, multiple designs. This is also given, somebody could have been trying to send screenshots about you to you, or to some type of system. It's like, oh, well, let's fake some type of screenshot, let's fake some type of conversation, let's fake some type of online profile or whatever, and let's submit it to whoever or whatever. And so they could have did this multiple times, and the company or whoever could have caught on to it somehow, some way, right? So let's say somebody had a PDF file, or somebody had some type of file, or whatever the case may be. They created something and then they sent it to other people, so that way if they submitted something on you and they told everybody else to submit it, somehow the IP address or something is tagged where it's like, wait, why did it start from this one person and everybody did the same thing? It looked very much suspicious. I'm telling you, it made it look like they were all working together, or they all had some type of meeting and was waiting on something to hold you back. They were waiting on something to pay off. And it's not funny, but this job or this company is like, yeah, you're just heartbroken, and there's some type of like something that you're trying to do against somebody for their confidence. They definitely think that they're being manipulative. They tried it. Okay, and now things are changing. You also could be trying to design something. Earlier we mentioned something about you doing something like digital, or selling like a, I don't know, like a Canva thing, or maybe you do something on Etsy, or maybe you want to teach a class, or maybe you do something on, what's that platform called? Patreon or something like that. So it's like, okay, well, you have a template for something, and or you learn a template, you create a template, and you can use it for multiple things, or it grows, or you can sell it to multiple people. Something like this is going to be beneficial for you. Okay, you can't help somebody, you need to focus on yourself. Who is it that you can't help? Who is this? Alright, this could be an Aries, a Pisces, a Cancer, or somebody that's in a relationship with an Aries, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Sagittarius, a Virgo, a Libra. Again, this could be the person that you cannot help. A Virgo, a Libra, a Sagittarius, a Cancer, a Pisces, an Aries. Or, heavy on the Virgo, or they are in a relationship with one of these people. Okay? You already have some type of clear boundary with this person, or with whatever situation they got going on, and you're gonna have to stand 10 toes down on that. And it may feel like, I don't know, we always had a relationship, or we always, you know, sometimes things get a little hot tempered, or what about, you know, I do have some type of resource. You cannot help them. It's gonna backfire on yourself if you do, and it may happen by Taurus season. Okay, you just gotta say no, even if it hurts you. Continue working, or continue to develop yourself. Alright, so a true friend, they're not going to ruin your moment. Even if it's like, oh, I know that this may piss her off, but you know, it's their birthday. Well, it's not your birthday, but it's like, oh, they're celebrating something. They're on a high. They just in really good energy. They're going to wait as much as they can. Who's trying to take your moment, Capricorn? Heavy on the Leo. This person is some type of disbelief, or there is some type of self-doubt that you were able to get through some type of competition, or that you were able to get to wherever you are. They have some type of insecurity about themselves and or their finances. They also, I ain't gonna say it was being a coward, but they were. They could have been trying to have you conflicted about this Virgo and or this Libra. Maybe this person went towards them, vice versa, whether the Leo went towards the Virgo went to the Leo, because this is giving somebody in your family versus somebody that you dated, and they were conflicted on, you know, how you were going to have some type of success, or if you were really going to be single, or some type of decision that you were making for yourself, and how you were deciding to build some type of community and how you were going to adapt to it. It's like somebody thought that you were crazy, but the whole time you were trusting yourself, you were walking with your mustard seed, and then that suddenly shook up some type of like, oh wait, what? So you do have offers, or you do have certain things that's coming towards you, or invitations, you do have clients, you do have, it's like, yeah, I always did. Okay? They're not a true friend, and you need to block them the moment that you realize it. Alright, I'm not saying these are connected, but they definitely could be. Okay? Who's going to the ER soon? Who would you hear about in the ER? This could definitely be a Cancer, but this could be a mother figure. This is somebody that you don't really talk to. This could be an air sign. Oh, I didn't mean to say air sign. This is definitely fire. It could be a fire sign, a Scorpio, a Pisces. It could be a Gemini, because I did say air sign. And look at the bottom, an air sign. So it definitely could be an air sign as well. Somebody's in the ER. Maybe they've been kind of ignoring some type of change with their body. They've been knowing something. So they know about it, but they've been ignoring it. And now they're confused on, you know, what they have to do next, or what's the next steps, or how they can get out of this. And maybe honestly you already knew about this too secretly, or that it was coming. Who's going through the DV situation? If this is you, make sure you're getting out ASAP. Alright, so this could be a Virgo, a Pisces, a Leo, a Cancer, heavy on the Leo, a Libra, heavy on the Leo, maybe even a Sagittarius. Okay, they're going through some type of DV situation. This honestly could be somebody that you already walked away from. Alright, let's throw in some extras really quickly. Neither is a good option, okay? So don't pick and choose just because you feel like you want somebody. You could be teaching your child about other people, or you're worried about your child around other people. They'll be fine. Somebody's jealous of your looks and or your energy. This could be somebody who's sick or has some type of finance. I was going to say sinus issue. This could be a finance issue. Even if it's not like, oh, they're struggling today, you know that they're worried about their finances somehow, some way, okay? Turn some type of offer down. Who is this offer from? Maybe because we know that this is not a good option. This could be from a Libra, an Aquarius, a Scorpio, and heavy on a Libra, heavy on a Scorpio. Turn it down. They're not a good option. Okay? There could be some type of instrument or some type of thing that you're buying. And this is giving like sex store low-key. But maybe you want to use somebody. You're like, look, I'm sexually frustrated. It's like, it's not the Leo, so don't choose them. But you could be wanting to use somebody as that. Also, you could be buying equipment. You could be buying some type of tool. You could be buying something for your home. And it's like, okay, well, I need to make sure I can use this until I get a man, or whatever the case may be. What's up with this man for Capricorn? Final, you will meet somebody that's going to make you happy.